One more time. It's fighting for traction a little bit. Oh, it's steep right here. Look at that. Welcome back to JB Reviews. Today is the day. We are going to take out this brand new Ford Lightning towing 9,000 pounds. This is a 28-foot race trailer, 8.5 wide, and with trailer and car is 9,000 pounds. So we're pretty much at max. Now, if you saw the last video I did, the onboard scales is saying that we're overloaded. But I can assure you guys, we are not overloaded. And if I have time, either today or tomorrow, we're gonna prove that. Now, if you wanna see more about how I set this truck up too, you will have to watch the last video. All I'm gonna show you guys real quickly is I do have the coupler locked in. I have my chains crossed, 7 pins connected. This is a weird connection for your breakaway switch, but this is the only place I can get it to actually stick on there because this is just really tight. But apart from that, we're pretty much ready to tow. So here is always the issue with EVs. Everyone knows this by now. You've seen all the other videos. I just want to do it for myself. So I had a time trying to find a supercharger. And let me just tell you now, these things take forever to charge compared to Tesla. So if you're buying this to tow, good luck. All right, let's just give it a tug. Here we go. There it is, nice tug. And then we're going to give the trailer brake a tug. Yeah, that's really strong, by the way. Really strong. One more tug there. The gain is on 8. I may have to lower that a little bit because that might be a little too strong. But 60-mile range, huh? Well, we'll see how everything shakes out. I gotta back up because I don't want to go all the way down the road here because it's a little bit far. I'll have more range anxiety than I already have now. Alrighty. This trailer is so easy to back up. Alright, so 60 miles. Whew, we're still showing 60 miles. So, let me do one last thing. I did turn off the one pedal driving, so we're gonna turn that back on. Because we're gonna need that too. So these mirrors, you can see around the trailer pretty good, but I probably would have upgraded to the tow mirrors for this truck because I can't really see around them as good as I would like to. The Toyota Tundra mirrors are a little bit bigger, and I feel like you had just a little bit more space on the side of the trailer. But yeah, I mentioned in the last video, and I was actually expecting this feeling here. This truck weighs almost 6,700 pounds. Adding all the hitch weight to it, it weighs in, what? Almost 8,000 pounds. Probably a little bit over. Wow. But yeah, even with the regenerative braking, this trailer doesn't really push this truck around. And it's because of how heavy it is. A little bit of acceleration. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. It knows the trailer's back there, but you know what? All-wheel drive keeps it nice and straight. This truck does have some torque steer when you launch it, but overall, not a bad experience. Alrighty, so I just want you guys to know we haven't gone too far, probably about a mile now. So we've lost about 2 miles, so we're gonna have to take it really easy. So I think I'm gonna try to make it to the weigh station today. I think I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna be an idiot today. But as I mentioned, the mirrors are pretty decent. But like I said, I would definitely go with the other ones. There's a little bit of bounce, you know, when you go over some of the bumps in the road here. And I'm actually really happy with how this truck handles. I mean, granted, I'm only going 46 miles an hour. So that's not gonna really give you a a nice idea of how well it handles. But so far, so good. And having the regenerative braking with the one pedal drive, yeah, it definitely does help. Now I will say, that trailer's pushing this truck. At first I thought it wasn't, but yeah, normally when I take my foot off the gas, I kind of have gotten really good at timing it for it to stop, but like I feel like I'm getting pushed a little bit more so. But that's 9,000 pounds, so that's what you would expect. I'm pretty sure you guys can probably tell. I think I got some allergies going on, so I got something yesterday, and I'm really starting to feel it now, but gotta keep these videos coming for you guys. Man, I am excited to do this test because I do like hybrids. I'm a huge fan of hybrids. I just don't know if I would ever consider something like this. This isn't me. I don't like how quiet it is. I don't like that I can't see the RPMs. You know what? I have not put it in tow haul mode, so ooh. If you put it in tow haul mode, nah, we're not doing that. If you put it in tow haul mode, one pedal drive gets taken out. And I wonder why they do that though. Let's test it like this and see how we do. Maybe this is better for like regenerative braking. Maybe, we'll see. But I'm glad that I saw that because I forgot to put it in there. But yeah, let's see how it feels. I may want to put it back in there though, personally. I'm at 55 miles and I've been using the regenerative braking because we were going downhill there for a little bit. So I got down to 5 miles pretty dang quickly. I wouldn't say we drove like 3 miles, maybe 2 miles at the most before it got down to 55, but going downhill did help keep that battery somewhat charged. The only thing about this truck is there's no issues with the performance. This truck performs extremely well. The downside to this truck is even though it is a little bit heavier, I can feel that trailer pushing this truck. Especially when I hit the brakes. I mean, I'm showing 58% energy return where I was like doing almost 100% every time. And that's because of that extra weight there. I mean, obviously 9,000 pounds versus 6,600 pounds, that's gonna win every time. I don't know if you guys noticed, but when you do the signal, when you're hooked up to a trailer, it does click 2 more extra times. So normally without a trailer it's 3, but with it is 5. Now, when you do have it in tow haul mode, as you just heard, it does turn off your one pedal drive, okay? You see the regenerative braking? Now I'm gonna put it in normal mode, watch this. So you do get more regenerative braking not using tow haul mode. I don't know why they don't want you to use the tow haul mode. Maybe there might be an issue with it. I couldn't answer that question obviously, but I would venture to say that if I was using this for towing, I would definitely keep it in normal because that's gonna give you the extra juice. Now it did just say that it's recalculating the range, so now I'm at 51 miles. Now I've only driven like maybe 6 miles and we're at 51, so we were at 60. So we've lost 9 miles so far towing this trailer. And we're about to come up to a hill here. I'm gonna try to make it to one of the charge stations. Uh-oh, low EV battery. That's not good. Anxiety kicking in, guys. I'm getting scared. But you know what, I'm just kidding. Thank God I have a diesel sitting at home. My wife can always come and rescue me too if I need her to. I don't know if you guys can see how windy it is, but these tires are really giving up. I'm going 60 miles an hour and the tires are giving up too quickly. And the truck does feel a little light at this speed. It's like kind of like floating. And the truck is definitely going back and forth, but some of that's tire, and it could be some of the suspension being a little too soft. It would be cool if they did allow you to set up like sport where it would tighten up the suspension a little bit for you. But they don't add air suspension to this truck, which I'm kind of surprised. I believe the Rivian has, you know, it has that. By the way, I had to hit my brakes just now. Yeah, this truck is not, it's not a truck I would use for towing, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If I were looking for a truck for towing, even if it's for like 20 miles. Like this truck just feels, it feels a little light on its feet, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like I don't like it. I think that it could just be in my head, maybe because I see that my range is low and now I'm just like, everything's heightened now. Like I'm like scared. So, yeah, like I said, I feel like I don't know, I don't like this truck for towing. And I have to look for a place to charge this thing at because I'm gonna keep going. If I don't make it, my wife can save me. She can save me. I believe in her. So yeah, there is a charger. Let's see how far it is. Uh-oh. A little bit of traffic. Okay, so it's 5 miles from here, so we're good. We won't run out of 5 miles that quickly. We have 50-mile range here. We're good. But yeah, I don't know if I'll go any faster than 60 miles an hour with this truck, guys. This truck feels a little too light on its feet, and it could be because of the wind. And like I said, I think everything's just a little heightened because, like I said, I have a little bit of anxiety now because of the range. Now, I want you guys to remember when I charged this truck earlier today, I had 109 miles of range when I got home. So it cut it basically in half. Cause look, I'm at 48 miles there. There is a grade coming up here, guys, in a second. So we might as well just go ahead and go for it. We only have 4.2 miles to go. So let's see, okay, here, let me do this. Is anyone behind me? I don't think anyone's behind me. Here we go, I'm gonna slow down to about 25. Y'all ready? Here's the grade right here, 6%. Wow. Oh, it's struggling. It's struggling, guys. It is struggling. One more time. It's fighting for traction a little bit. Oh, it's steep right here. Oh, look at that. Yes. Wow. Yeah, that was good right there. One more time. It is struggling. This is steep. Wow, it is struggling. I think that the twin turbo V6 would do better. I think so. It felt like it was kind of fighting for traction for a little bit, but like going up at wide open throttle, it really did. It did not do anything just now, guys. It was really struggling. So we're going down a 6% grade. This is no problem at all. This is where the electric motors shine with that regenerative braking. Man, this is where it's at. And I can pick up some of that range that I lost going up that grade. But if I were to put it back in tow haul mode, guys, I'm serious when I say this, it wouldn't. Oh, actually that was an 8% grade. Excuse me, that was 8%, so that's why I did so bad. It was an 8% grade going down, but I think it's an 8% grade going up too. We're at 46 for the range. And yeah, I mean, the regenerative braking is where this truck shines at. It's almost like a diesel exhaust brake. Like, look how steep that is. And with the trailer, it definitely is pushing this truck. But there it is. Let's see if it'll make it come to a complete stop. Still rolling a little bit. There it is. Wow. Let me remind you guys too, I am being a little emotional here. I want you guys to know that. So when I say that, man, this truck is not doing good, it's not terrible. It does have great stability, number one. And when we were going down that one incline earlier, not the one we went up and down the grade, it got really windy. So the truck did feel light, but honestly, it did darn good for a half ton. I have to remind myself that this is a half ton. So what I said earlier was really, again, anxiety. I don't really feel that great. So everything's just heightened. So I can feel the wind blowing the truck and I can feel the trailer kind of wagging back there. All in all, I do like this truck. If they fix the range, it's game over. This is a diesel on steroids if it can go 300 to 500 miles on one charge. Or if you can go at least 300 miles and then recharge within 5 to 10, maybe 15 minutes. 15 minutes. 15-minute charge, 300-mile range. Of course, that's assuming with load. I think this truck would be a great option for people, but I don't know. I think that we're still too far away from saying that this is the future. I hope that California goes back and says, hey, we're gonna end the combustion engine sale in 2028. I promise you guys, that is not gonna happen. Like, these guys, like, when they said that they're gonna end the sale of combustion engines, I laughed. I says, I would love to see that. I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, I could be wrong, but I just don't see this being the future. That's just how I feel today. It could always change, but I don't think this is the future. I think that there's something else on the horizon that might be even better than electric cars. Who knows? All things considered, we've gone about 12 miles in about 30 minutes, and we're doing 1.1 miles per kilowatt. That ain't bad. When Ben Hardy and I did the video, he got like 0.7. But he was doing a little bit more climbing than I am today. So that's probably another reason why. But 1.1 is not hateful for towing. If it was fully charged, I mean, I don't know how to do the math equation in my head, but I think we can get at least 100 miles, 110 maybe. And let's face it, guys, 38 degrees outside. You know, that ain't bad actually. You know, I think I'm giving it a hard time. Let me stop hating on the Ford. I'm giving them a hard time. So I am at the charging station here, and I did not unhook my trailer. So people are going to laugh at me for this. So we're going to keep the trailer hooked up. And this is the other issue that poses trucks, semis to be all electric. In the next video, I am going to get this truck weighed because I'm not that far from there at this point. And maybe I'll do some 0 to 60 acceleration for you guys. All right? Hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to subscribe. See you guys in the next one.